tour dates. So if you want to get tickets to come see me in the LA area, this is your time to shine. Get them before they sell out. The LA shows usually sell really fast. We're going to, sorry, I just cracked my knuckles. That probably grossed out a lot of people. We're going to Las Vegas next, and then the Chicago area, then all over Canada. And then we added some shows in Texas, Boston, Connecticut, and more to come. So leave comments where else you want me to go, but make sure to get tickets to all these shows before they sell out. So yeah, I love you guys so much and enjoy the vlog. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever day, time, whatever your day it is. Oh wow, that's how I'm doing.
Good evening, whatever your day
Hello,
it is.
good evening, a day, your day, hello. Eric and I are alone, which happens never. This is very exciting. We're going on a little date to get a coffee right now. So I dressed up for the occasion. I've never looked grosser, but we're gonna go have a little coffee date and maybe take a nap with our eyes open while we look at each other. Does that sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, we're gonna go do that.
When was the last time we went and got coffee? Just us two.
Just us two? Never.
4 years ago?
I don't think we've ever done that. I mean, we used to walk to Starbucks, I guess. Anyway, maybe we'll get a coffee. We got our coffees. Actually, I got an iced tea. Well, I got an iced tea and a lemonade, and then I made myself an Arnold Palmer. I was craving it, which maybe that was a waste to go to a coffee shop for an Arnold Palmer, but it's okay. And then we sat and talked, and then we were like, we gotta go because Eric has to poop, so. No,
that's not what you say. You say he opened the car door for me, and it was very nice. You don't tell them that I have to poop, and so we're leaving.
Well, that's what happens. Eric has made a little thing for us to do something fun. So he saw this trend, and I've seen this trend. I've been really wanting to do it. You can see there's straws right here. In this box are different sodas, and I have to try to guess which one is Coke, Diet Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and a mystery. Oh, there's 6 here. So there might be 2 mystery flavors. I'm going to try to guess, and I'm pretty confident I will know Coke and Diet Coke. I might mix up Pepsi and Diet Pepsi, but like I know I will get Coke and Diet Coke. But everyone I've seen online can't get it.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, we're all.
Yeah, I had like 1 too many.
You want me to start on this side?
Yeah.
Okay. Yuck, that's a diet something. That doesn't taste like Diet Coke to me though. That tastes like Diet Pepsi. I'm writing this down. I'll come back to it. I can taste the fake sugar in that. That's diet something. That's Coke. I think that's Pepsi. That's gross. Ugh. I'm gonna come back to that. That's disgusting. That's weird. That's like a Coke Zero or something, or Pepsi Zero or something gross. Mama, open it! She's very strange. It's so weird not seeing it, because like you have no idea what it is. Okay, so Diet Coke, Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Coke Zero, and like lemon lime, Fanta, Supreme, I don't know. So was I right on Diet Coke?
So you've got, like, if this was a mastermind,
okay.
You have like your diet, you're good on the regulars. Your
Coke and Pepsi.
Diets are all confused, and the wild card you don't know, but you should. It's not like an off-brand weirdo.
So this is not Coke Zero?
It is not.
Is that Diet Coke?
Yes.
Ugh, disgusting. So I don't have these 3 right. I can't drink these anymore. They're so gross. I think this is a Diet Pepsi then. I'm gonna guess this is Diet Pepsi.
That would be the mastermind of it all.
And this one would be Coke Zero, I guess. Is that right? Oh my God, I'm shocked. This tastes like a diet. And that tasted like Coke Zero to me. And this one, I should know it?
It's not an off-brand soda. You're right on the flavors, I suppose.
Like Sprite?
No, think it like extreme
Cactus
sports.
Cooler? Oh, Gatorade?
What?
Extreme Sports. Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Ugh, gross. Hello, people. Okay, so I wanted to address something really quick because I assumed I would get comments about this, and I was gonna address it in my vlog yesterday. I was like, maybe no one's gonna say anything. And then I saw comments about it, so I'm gonna address this. So there's a teether that my babies love. You see it in my vlogs probably often because they love it. I got a comment, I'll just read to you. It says, I'm not sure you know this, but the mushroom teethers were just recalled for suffocation risk. No shame or judgment. I just had to do some FYI if you hadn't seen it. Love watching you and the kids. That was a very, very sweet way of you letting me know. I did know about this and I did my research because whenever I hear about any item getting recalled, which happens constantly with baby things, I always want to make sure I understand what's going on and why and what are the risks, so just I'm educated on something that, like, if my babies have been using it, if it could have already harmed them or whatever. So I wanted to say a few things. Number one, I want to spread the word in case there's moms out there that don't know. There's a teether that has been recalled and it looks like this. It looks like this, okay? And my babies have teethers that look very similar to that. One that they use a lot, I have a few different brands, but one that they use a lot is this one from Bella, and that's the one that they love. Maisie loves it. And they posted an official statement talking about theirs and how theirs has not been recalled. I'll show you. Looks like this. That's the one that we have. We have it in a bunch of different colors, and that's the one that's recalled. I'm pretty confident I don't have that. I might have bought it at some point. I don't think I ever did, but if you've seen it in past vlogs, I don't have it anymore. I have no idea where it is. If I have bought it, I don't think that I've bought this. But this is the one that we have, and we also have this one from Legendary Milk. Those are the ones they love. They love this teether so much. Okay, now the risk is that apparently like when this flips inside out, because they can flip inside out, it caused like a suffocation risk. And it says with a long nipple, the baby can and will suck on this even if it's flipped over, and then they can suck on it and like suffocate, and it's really scary. But theirs have these shorter nipples that you can't really suck on if you flip it inside out. And also they have a wavy ridge on the bottom, so it's really hard to even get a good suction on it. So that's the one that I have. When I heard that this thing got recalled, I did all this research, and they had posted all the documents saying that like it has passed suffocation tests, and that's the one that my babies have. So they're safe and they're good, but I just wanna let other moms know if you have the other one that has been recalled, that one has a suffocation risk. This one doesn't, and this company, you can check it all out on their sites and stuff. They've proved that that one's safe, and that's the one they have. They also have, like I said, this one from Legendary Milk, and this one again has the like wavy ridge so that it can't have that suffocation moment, and also the little nubby thingies are on the side. So those are the two that the babies use, and they love them. I also want to point out that my babies have never played with these unattended. When my babies play with their toys, someone is watching them. I know that's not possible for a lot of people out there, but like for us, like when the babies are playing with toys, Eric's with them, or I'm with them, or the nanny's with them, or my mom is with them, or someone's with them. I have never given them a toy and then like walked away and not looked at what they were doing, which you should be able to want to do that. You should be able to like have your kid playing with a toy and be able to walk away. I'm not shaming anyone who does that. That's definitely a plus of having your kid play with a toy. But I'm just letting you know, when they play with those, I'm watching them. Thank you for the concern. I'm so grateful that you guys are looking out for my kids and letting me know about that. I did already know about it, and I had done my research on it, and I don't have the one that was recalled. I have ones that were not recalled. So if your babies do like those teethers, because they're amazing. They're my kids' favorite. My babies are obsessed with that toy. It's their favorite toy. If you do have babies that are obsessed with that toy, that one is supposedly, do your own research. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a suffocation expert, but from my research, it looks like that one is safe. And I just make sure now that a version of it has been recalled, I just watch my babies really carefully. I make sure I'm the one who hands it to them and I'm watching them play with it, but that one apparently is safe. So I just want to throw that out there. I don't want anyone thinking that like I found out something was recalled and I just give it to my babies anyway. Like if it's unsafe, I don't want my babies to have it. So I appreciate you letting me know. And now I'm letting you guys know, to anyone who might not know, that was recalled, and the toys I just showed you were not recalled, the ones that we have. So thanks for letting me know, and I love you guys, and thanks for looking out for my babies. I very much appreciate it. Hi everyone. Sorry, I don't think I really filmed very much today. I think I also always say that in every vlog. I feel like every vlog I'm like, I didn't really film much today, but I don't know that I did. My boobs hurt so much, I need to go pump, so I'm gonna try to make this quick, but you know me and making things quick, I'm not very good at it. So yeah, I need to go pump, which makes me want to talk about something that I haven't really talked about yet on here, because it's a hard thing to like say out loud for me. So I need to pump, and my boobs hurt because I am slowly stopping pumping because I'm officially making the transition to the babies being fully formula fed, which is exciting and cool, and I'm excited to be part of the formula fed baby crew, even though right now is a bad time for that because of the formula shortage, which is terrifying and a whole other topic. But I have finally accepted that my babies are not breastfeeding babies. Have I accepted it? Because I'm about to cry. I think, you know, they like my breast milk, and I still pump like 4 times a day. So I pump in the morning and 2 times during the day and then once at night. And today I moved it to once in the morning, once in the middle of the day, and once at night. And so I'm going down to 3 times a day. And I think I'm gonna stick with that for a while just so that I have breast milk on hand in case the formula shortage gets worse. I'm freezing my breast milk in case something happens and the kids get sick or something and they need extra nutrients or vitamins vitamins or whatever from me. I don't know. I just want to be able to like still make breast milk in case they need it for something, like if they get sick or if I get sick and I want them to have antibodies. So I still will be pumping like maybe a couple times a day is the hope, but they're officially gonna just be formula fed is the plan. And I'm really hoping this formula shortage ends soon because it's really scary. But all that being said, I am finally making that decision to switch. And this is a really weird experience for me because when I had Flynn, I breastfed Flynn up until he was about 2. And I would see other moms on like social media and stuff talk about like, I made the really hard decision to stop breastfeeding today. We're officially done breastfeeding. I've cried, but I'm also happy. I'm excited to have my body back. And you know, I've seen so many moms talk about either switching to formula or starting off with formula or stopping breastfeeding altogether when they've exclusively breastfed, or choosing a time when they just cut their baby off from breastfeeding because they're eating solids or whatever. And I always saw these posts about it and was like, oh wow, it's so cool that they like are expressing their feelings about this and how strongly they feel about this, but I'd never related because I just kind of breastfed Flynn until he kind of weaned himself and we were both kind of just ready, and just slowly over time he just kind of stopped, and then we were done by the time he was around 2 years old. And I never had that moment of like, I'm never gonna breastfeed my child again. I just kind of was like, oh, that ran its course and it was lovely. I loved breastfeeding Flynn. I loved it. I loved the experience. And I'm so grateful that I had that experience because I did not have that experience with twins at all. Wesley breastfed a few times and never liked it. Maisie ended up liking it, but she has a tooth now. She broke one tooth this morning. And the last week she's been teething and she has been biting really hard. To the point where like it's literally not possible to breastfeed her. It's so painful and I can't get her to not do that. I've tried every trick in the book and she just bites and pulls and bites and literally tries to rip off my nipple. And it is so painful that it's just not an option for me anymore. And it sucks because I feel like she was just starting to like really like breastfeeding like a few weeks ago. Like all of a sudden it like clicked for her and she's like, oh, I love this. And it was great. And then now I'm like, oh, no. This is not gonna work. Because as much as I want to breastfeed my babies, I want to keep my nipples. And it's just not like, it just doesn't make sense for like the lifestyle that we're moving towards. Like I'm traveling for work, you know, like every month, and it was really hard to pump while I was traveling. This last trip when I went to Canada and New York and Pennsylvania, I was pumping like every 4 hours and I had to pump and dump. I was trying to save as much and it was just so complicated and stressful. I was like, this isn't making sense. I can't be doing this every time I leave, and the babies don't even like to breastfeed and they freaking love their formula so much. Like I don't really know why I'm still doing this. So I've made the very hard, and for some of you watching, you're probably like, this isn't that big of a deal. But I feel like parents out there who've had to make the decision to stop breastfeeding and switch to formula for whatever reason, whether it's your choice or because you had to for medical reasons or whatever the reason may be, it's a hard decision. And actually, you guys have been telling me in the comments for a long time, like, hey, just formula feed your babies. You hate pumping, like just stop pumping. Like it's great to just formula feed, like it'll save your mental health and all this stuff. And I just wasn't ready to let it go. And I don't know that I am even, but I'm just making the decision finally to just let it go and accept that like I got to have that experience with Flynn, breastfeeding exclusively and loving it. The twins, it just isn't part of our journey together. I really envisioned that for myself with the twins, and so I'm disappointed that I never got to that point of being able to like breastfeed them the way that I wanted to. But I need to just like accept it and just like let it go and know that like I tried and they tried and they love their freaking formula and they're happy and healthy, and I'm so grateful for the moments that they did breastfeed. And I don't know why it makes me so emotional but here we are. So yeah, I tried talking about this like a couple weeks ago about how like I was thinking about starting to taper off of the pump and slowly transitioning to fully formula with them, and I tried talking about it and I got too emotional and I was like, I don't think I can do this, and I just deleted that footage because I didn't want to like admit it to the world. But here we are, I'm admitting it to the world, I'm doing this, and I'm proud of myself for making this decision even though it's hard for me to make. And all the pumping mamas out there, however long you exclusively pumped, oh my god, you are such a freaking rock star. So many moms are like, I did it for a year, I did it for 3 months, I did it for a month, I did it for 6 months, I did it for 2 years, however long you exclusively pumped. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful to be a part of your club, and I think you are so awesome because I hated it and it was so hard. It was so hard to do, and I just think you're awesome, and I applaud you however long your journey is of being a pumping mama. And if you're a fully formula fed mama, I'm so excited to join your club and be with you in this scary world of like trying to find formula. I'm so grateful I have like a subscription service. So right now I'm okay with formula, but there are so many stories of moms out there who can't find the formula they need for their babies, and it's really terrifying. And yeah, if you guys know of anything that I can do to help with that, by the way, like if you guys want to write in the comments like, oh, here are places you can go to find where we can find formula and whatever, like please use my comment section as like a way to talk to other moms and finding formula. That would be so awesome. And anything I can boost and talk about, I will gladly do. Anyway, I'm all over the place, but that's where I'm at tonight. I'm a little bit overwhelmed and finally admitting that the pumping is ending and my babies are just gonna be on formula. So that's that, but oh man, it's painful to slow it down because my boobs get very full. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. And I was gonna read Tortilla Talk questions, but a lot of the questions and concerns were about that teether, so I'm glad I explained that earlier, and thank you for your concerns. And then there were a lot of questions about tour, and yes, we've added more tour dates, and more tour dates are coming too. Actually, I think by the time this video comes out, there's even more tour dates being announced. So make sure to check that out if you want to come see me on tour and get your tickets. Yeah, I was gonna tell you a story about, someone asked me this question, but maybe I'll leave a cliffhanger and we can do it tomorrow because I really do need to go pump, and it's kind of a longer story. Someone said, Tortilla Talk question, Leah said, Tortilla Talk question, when you go to certain cities you've been before on tour, do you ever have specific memories or things that you will always associate with that city? If so, what do you immediately think of when you think of Boston? P.S. I just bought tickets to the Boston show. Yay, I'm so glad you bought tickets to the Boston show, and I will see you soon. Boston was a very exciting city for me because I just said I was gonna leave it on a cliffhanger, and then I'm just telling you. Anyway, I'll say this really quickly. Boston was a really exciting city for me because it was my first venue that I think that was over 1,000 seats that I booked. I remember my agent calling me. He was a new agent for me. He's like, I'm gonna book you at this place called the Wilbur, and it's 1,000 seats or something. I can't remember exactly, 1,100 seats, something like that. I don't remember. And I was like, I will never sell that many tickets to a show. I just was so freaked out. I was like, I know I can never sell out a show like that. Like that's way too many people. Not that many people watch me. Like this is crazy. And I ended up selling it out, and it was like so surreal and so exciting to walk into that theater and see how many seats there were, and then know that I sold it out. I actually brought my parents because it was such an exciting time. My mom loves Boston, and so like I was excited to bring my mom to Boston. But I actually have a lot of memories and fond things in my mind of Boston because I used to go to Provincetown all the time, and I would take the ferry from Boston to Provincetown. And so I actually have a lot of really great memories there. But the answer that is longer that I'll answer tomorrow and is a cliffhanger is yes, I do have very specific memories and more so specific feelings and vibes with each city or venue that I've been to before. So for example, and I will finish the story tomorrow, one of the cities we recently went to, I'm not gonna name names, but I got real bad vibes right when I walked in the venue, and I was like, I have been here before and I have a pit in my stomach, something bad happened here. And that's usually how my memories go. Like I don't remember, I have a really bad memory, and I don't remember like specific events or things or people often, but I remember feelings. So like I walked into that venue and I was like, something horrible happened here, and I couldn't remember what it was, and I ended up remembering, and I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. That's kind of more what happens to me. I walk into a venue, I'm like, oh, I remember I loved this place, I had such a wonderful time, I don't remember why, but I know I loved it here. Or I walk in and I go like, oh no, this place has bad vibes. So yeah, anyway, but I'll tell you that story tomorrow if I remember. Basically, I was reminded of why I got bad vibes at that theater because someone was not nice to me, and yeah, but I'll tell you that story tomorrow. All right, I love you guys, and I'm gonna go pump. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
You can relax. Colleen and Eric have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones, so you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.